This is it right here, and he would be so proud of what we've come to here tonight.
Well, this one is for Forest. Race fans want everybody to have a great view, so please grab a seat, kick back, relax, and enjoy it, because this time in the Nutrient Ag Solutions start zone off turn 4, this is the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. This is the Rumble by the River presented by UNOH, and this is the Green Flag James Essex. We're underway at the port.
For $50,000, Chris Madden through the middle. On the bottom will be Carson Ferguson out at turn number 2 down the back straightaway. As we head into turn number 3, Chris Madden, the veteran driver, out of Great Court, South Carolina, liquidated his team a few weeks ago. They had an auction out with Cale Green, and right now he has a 3-car length lead with 1 in the books.
Chris Madden got a great start. Carson Ferguson in second. Devin Moran already up to third. Last night's feature winner Ricky Thornton Jr. doing what he did last night. He's hopping around the cushion at this half-mile oval. He's up to 4th, back in 5th. 2023 Series champion Hudson O'Neal. But out front, Chris Madden, he loves these big tracks.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got very comfortable, very fast in this Cale Green Racing entry. And what's interesting, James, the guy that he leads in Carson Ferguson also has run some races for Cale Green over the past couple of years.
Devin Moran right now runs in third. Bendon, it's Thornton, O'Neal, Davenport, Shepard, Alberson, Cosner, Chris Ferguson. As we have 3 in the books coming up. Out of turn number 4, still 2-3 wide racing behind this top 5. But Madden looking good as always as he comes out of turn number 2 with 47 to go.
And I think it's interesting right now because you're watching them, some of these guys working the low side. They're pushing that crumb across the racetrack. Chris Madden, though, he's content to ride right through the middle. And that 44 car, last time by, he already had a 1.7 second advantage over Carson Ferguson. This time by, it grows to almost 1.9. Ferguson's got about 10 car lengths over Devin Moran, then back to Thornton Jr. And I think early in this race, they're going to burn some of this moisture off before you really start to see this thing widen out.
Well, last night, as we mentioned, we had no cautions in 40 laps, and they were into traffic. Remember the move by Thornton? He split traffic there, him and Davenport. Thornton led 39 of the 40 laps, but it was still a good race. As we ride now to turn number 2, it's Chris Madden, 5 in the books, 2.3 the advantage into turn 3. As the tail end of the field been entering turn 1, Madden right now exiting turn 4 here at Port Royal.
And James, you were exactly right. Traffic is so key here. Nobody wants to talk about air in our sport, but the reality is air matters. And right now, Madden is content to ride out in front of that clean air, but as he catches the back of the pack, not only do you have to worry about the way it affects the handling of the race car, you got to make sure you keep all 4 corners on it. You don't knock the nose off. You don't knock the spoiler off. And right now, Chris Madden is just picking him up and laying him down in terms of great laps. Pretty soon, though, he's going to have to pick him up and lay him down in terms of lap cars. That time by, Chris Madden's lead has ballooned to 2.8 seconds working lap 8.
Battle back here. You see Brandon Shepard and Hudson O'Neal dueling it out back here with Garrett Alberson. Again, valuable points on the line here tonight. Again, not only is the top 2, it's between Madden and Thornton right now for $7,500 in a UNOH Grade 8. The top 8 get money. And right now, Chris Madden, he's not in the points, but right now he's not running for points, but he's running for $50,000, and he looks really good right now. It's over 3 seconds the advantage as they work lap number 9 here at Port Royal.
Yeah, right now you know he's got to love this clean track, but he might be thinking about one of those Coleman Farms cautions here in a little bit because lap traffic side by side as he closes in on him. And we talked about Chris Madden, an 18-time winner with this series. His last win back in 2023 at Deer Creek Speedway. So it's been a minute since Chris Madden has won with Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series. He's trying to change that tonight. Meanwhile, Madden on the left side of your screen, now on the right side into the main box was the Coleman Farms caution flies. We were taking a look at Shepard battling with 7th with O'Neal. But Will Harrington has drawn the Coleman Farms caution, and we've got caution on the Speedway, 9 laps down, 41 to go in the Rumble by the River. These restarts matter, and these are long races. DJ's right. There's a lot that can bite you here at this racetrack. The veteran leads the way, though. He's got the up-and-coming driver, Carson Ferguson, in second. Devin Moran. It's hard to think of Devin as a veteran, but the drivers keep getting younger. He's a veteran now. Devin sits in third. James, lights are down. They enter the Nutrient Ag Solutions restart zone, and we're back underway at Port Royal Speedway.
All 25 starters still on the lead lap. Harrington back out. Green is back out from Rob Penrod. Let's see the battle for second. Moran's going to go to the outside. Davenport tries to shoot through the middle, but Devin Moran, great restart for the 99. Davenport on the outside of the 93 of Carson Ferguson. And here comes Garrett Alberson. Always good here at Port Royal. He may be up another spot.
Yeah, and I tell you what, I tell you who was up another spot, a couple of spots. In fact, here comes the fast 49 of Jonathan Davenport as he was inside of Devin Moran. Davenport started back in position at number 5, and he and Devin go wheel to wheel down the back straightaway for the second spot. They're chasing Chris Madden.
Right now, it's Chris Madden has led every lap so far tonight. It'll be 11 this time. Moran, look at on the outside. Was that Thornton? What a move on the outside. How did he get around Ferguson? Meanwhile, Alberson will slide in front of Carson Ferguson. Not a good restart for Carson Ferguson, but how about second on back? But Madden still has a healthy lead right now, but a long, long way to go here at the Speed Palace.
Down at 1 and 2, Thornton found that turbo line on the top side that took him back to the lead last night after Davenport went around him. And Davenport is going to throw a slider on Devin Moran for the second spot. Davenport up the racetrack. Moran turns back down the hill. Can't quite get there. Jonathan Davenport to second. Devin Moran in third is, oh man, Thornton just about caught the concrete. Meanwhile, down in 3 and 4, Devin Moran says, would you like me to return the favor? Yes, sir, I will. Yes, sir, he does. And Devin into second. Davenport back to third. That's fun. That's good stuff.
They're hauling the mail. The mailman's hauling the mail. Here comes Superman on the bottom at 49 out of turn number 2. But Chris Madden is out to almost a 2-second lead right now. Thornton is 4th, and it's Alberson, Carson Ferguson, Shepard, Chris Ferguson up to 8th. Overton 9th. Mike Marlar is 10th. But right now, Chris Madden is looking good, but as I said, a long way to go. 14 in the books. We still have 36 laps remaining here at Port Royal. Anything can happen. We've seen that before.
Hey, you start thinking about it. It's 18 miles remain, and imagine 18 miles on a mountain 2-lane road. That's what it feels like
in
for
Amish
these guys.
country.
In Amish country. You don't know what's over the next hill. Right now, though, Chris Madden sees clean racetrack, and he likes what he sees. Hey, last time by, and this time by, I should say, the advantage, 2 seconds over Devin Moran. And Jonathan Davenport in third. Thornton Jr. charged on that restart. He's kind of stabilized in the 4th spot.
Yeah, he's to come out of turn number 4. It's about a 15-car length advantage for Madden off of turn number 4 down the main straightaway here at the Speed Palace into turn number 1. Madden out at turn number 2. He's smooth. He's good. We've seen that for many, many years as he goes into turn number 3. But right now, Moran trying to pull away from Davenport and battle back here between Carson Ferguson and the 58 of Garrett Alberson off at turn number 4. So Chris Madden still showing the way in the 44 car out at turn number 2. Meanwhile, Ricky Thornton Jr., 17 now officially in the books. Ricky Thornton Jr., a run down the back straightaway bin on the 49 of Jonathan Davenport. We saw that one night ago.
This racetrack's so challenging here, and man, I tell you what, these guys get every inch out of it, and inches between success and disaster here as Devin Moran finds himself 2.5 seconds back. Davenport goes to the cushion. He's got Thornton chasing him around it. That's the battle for third. You see it coming into your living room as they work down the back straightaway. Man, good stuff. Deja vu from last night. Those two going at it. But right now, it's not for the lead. It's for position 3. And man, how did Thornton squeeze in there? He goes around Jonathan Davenport for position number 3.
Here it goes.
Davenport says, I got something for you, Thornton. And he takes it back away from him. That's fun.
And Dalton Wilson slows going into turn 3. Coleman Farms Racing cautions out for the Fayetteville, North Carolina driver.
19 laps complete tonight. It's Chris Madden. He leads the way at Port Royal Speedway with 19 down, 31 to go.
Man, we'll see on Thornton. That was a couple. He's in the slickest move of the race, right? The slicker graphics, slickest move of the race right now. So it'll be Madden, Moran, Thornton, Davenport, Alberson up from 10th. In the 5th spot, Ben, 19 down, 31 to go on a Saturday night at the Speed Palace, and they're going for $50,000. The Nutrient Ag Solutions restart zone back underway. Oh, baby.
Green flag's back out. Thornton Jr. may think about a slider on Moran. He stops thinking about it. He does it. Can Devin turn back down the hill? Devin does, and here comes Garrett Alberson. My goodness, Alberson joins the chat. He started back in 10th in car 58. He's up to 4th. Battle on the Speedway for 2nd right now between Moran and Thornton Jr. And Thornton Jr. looks to the outside of Moran, and he'll get the second spot at the line. Devin back to third, Alberson fourth, Davenport shuffle back to fifth, and Brandon Shepard now part of that battle for the top 5.
Well, Chris Madden, for the first time in this race, is going to receive a challenger for the lead, and it's Ricky Thornton Jr., the defending Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series national champion. Not only looking for a $50,000 payday, but a $7,500 UNOH bonus. Right now, he's right on him out at turn number 2 as we have 21 in the books. Ben, we're still 4 shy of the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark, and we got a battle for the lead at a turn 3.
That's right. I have a feeling, if not right here, and yes, right here, possibly no, a slider for the lead. Thornton thinks better of it. I think Thornton's best shot right now is down in 1 and 2, but he gave up some track position right there to Chris Madden with 22 laps complete, 28 to go. So Thornton's going to be content to ride that cushion and build up some momentum, and Madden moves off the top down the back straightaway. That gives clean air over to Thornton, off into 3 and 4. Slider of his time. Thornton thinks about it, pulls the trigger. He slides up in front of Chris Madden, who's going to lead lap 23 off turn 4. It's a drag race back to the line. Will you have a new leader? No, sir, you don't. Oh, that's good. Sparks off of the 20 RT of Thornton.
He's got him on the outside for the lead. Minnie gets a run off of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, back here behind them, Alberson is 4th, 5th is Davenport, but all eyes up front between 20 RT and 44. Man, we saw him make some good moves last night, right? In traffic, he split a couple of lap cars, and right now he is out in front here at Port Royal.
24 on the board, and your new leaders, Ricky Thornton Jr., that's the first lap he leads off of turn 4. Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark this time at the line. Rob Penrod with the cross flags in the air. Ricky Thornton Jr. has jumped to the lead, and his advantage over Chris Madden at the halfway mark, 1.2 seconds. At the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark, it's Devin Moran 3rd, Jonathan Davenport 4th, Garrett Alberson 5th, Brandon Shepard 6th, Max Blair 7th, Carson Ferguson 8th, Mike Marler 9th, and Chris Ferguson rounds out your top 10. Last night was the 53rd career win for Ricky Thornton Jr., last year's Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series champion. Tonight, he goes after number 54, but before last night, he had not won since July 11th in the Diamond Nationals opener at Lucas Oil Speedway.
And by the way, he started 6th. It's not like he started on the front row tonight.
Yeah.
Because right now, off at turn number 4, he's stretching that lead out as they head down the main straightaway. Ricky Thornton Jr., you mentioned, out in front in that 20 RT. He came in 35 points behind Jonathan Davenport, who right now on the racetrack runs in 4th. You mentioned Alberson 5th, Shepard 6th, Max Blair 7th. Still plenty of racing grooves out there, but we're going to get into traffic as he's trying to stretch it out. He does, but right now traffic entering turn 1, and Thornton now entering turn number 1. So the first time in this race, if it stays green, we're going to have a battle through traffic.
Working lap 29 out of turn 2 down the back straightaway, and your leader 2.4 seconds in front, the 20 RT over Chris Madden. Madden's got 2.9 seconds over Devin Moran. 2 cars dominant right now in this event. Davenport in 4th, 5th, Garrett Alberson, and James, to your point, for the first time in this race, working lap 30 through 1 and 2. Lap traffic now a reality.
Out at turn number 2 down the back straightaway. We'll have 20 to go next time around into turn 3. Big lead right now. Madden 2nd, Moran 3rd, Davenport 4th, Alberson is 5th, but heavy lap traffic. The tail end of the field. He hasn't lapped him yet, but he's about to get right there as he goes to the top. He's put a lap on Dalton Wilson right now. Only 1 car out of the race, and that's Colton Flinner with 24 laps scored for him.
Your leader on the left side of the screen. On the right side of the screen, that's the battle for the 5th spot. Garrett Alberson in the 58 has the position. Brandon Shepard works to his inside. Shepard inches ahead down the back straightaway. Best battle on the racetrack as your leader, Ricky Thornton Jr., just right now having a fantastic run, but he's trying to get around Clay Harris. Scrubs a little bit of speed there through turns 1 and 2 to put him down a lap. The lead last time by 2.7 seconds for Ricky Thornton Jr. over Chris Madden. And the thing is, as Thornton clears these lap cars, Madden obviously has to deal with them next.
Down the main straightaway, it's leader plus 3, 32 in the record books, 18 to go. Looking for his 12th series win of the year. Remember those 10 valuable points for wins as we head into the final stretch of the season. And Thornton right now, it is 2.5 seconds over Madden. Moran is still 3rd, Davenport, Shepard, Alberson, Blair, Marler, Carson Ferguson, and then Chris Ferguson still your top 10 right now.
Oh man, Thornton with a slider down there. He goes around Will Harrington, put him down a lap, and as he does, Harrington slows up in 2, and Coleman Farms caution flies. 33 laps complete. And for the third time tonight here at Port Royal Speedway, the Coleman Farms Racing caution is out. It is Ricky Thornton Jr. He took the lead on lap 24. He is your leader. And we come back 17 laps remaining in the Rumble by the River. Well, James, Nutrient Ag Solutions, the party gets back underway. You got to think there's a sense of urgency. If you're going to get around the 20 RT, now's the time. Yeah,
we've only lost one car as well. So that is Colton Flinner with 24 complete. 24 of the 25 starters remain. 17 to go for $50,000 at Port Royal. Back underway at the Nutrient Ag Solutions restart zone.
And Chris Madden gets ahead of steam. Could he have a slider up his sleeve for turns 1 and 2? It's Thornton to the cushion. Madden's going to try to get there, and Madden leaves him a lane. Good, hard, clean racing. Madden in second. Devin Moran in third. Fourth, Davenport. Brandon Shepard moved up to fifth on the restart as Thornton Jr. tiptoes around the top side of this racetrack. One small slip-up can be disastrous here at this fast racetrack.
You're not going to see Madden throw some crazy stuff here, but right as he comes out of turn number 2 again, he's not running for points, he's running for money. Meanwhile, Davenport slips up in 2, and here comes Shepard down the back straightaway. Brandon Shepard making a bid for 4th in that rocket 1. Here comes Alberson. Now Davenport tries to get back to the outside. Alberson tries to work to the middle. Thornton still leads with 15 to go.
And I tell you what, Thornton not pulling away this time. Matt's trying a few different grooves. Now he scrubs a little bit of speed right there, but it seems like Madden is really starting to roll in the middle of the racetrack once again. Thornton is bending that 20 RT on the top side of the track as we work lap 36 off turn 4. Don't count Chris Madden out of this one. Last time by, it was 0.5 of a second from first to second. This time at the line, still 0.5 of a second.
Yeah, Madden's got a good hot rod tonight. He's right there. Out at number 2, he'll lose a little bit of momentum. Like they always say, when you're out in front, you think, how do they not know where they're running? And they kind of like, we don't know where we're running as we got another car out of the race as we come off of turn number 4. But Ricky Thornton Jr., he's not out of the race. He's in a race for $50,000 with Chris Madden. Moran 3rd, Shepard 4th, Davenport 5th. As we come out of turn number 2, and the fastest last lap was 20 RT.
And you see the battle on the right side of your screen right there. Max Blair in 7th, 15th to 7th. Hoker Trucking Hard Charger candidate 3 wide. And Daniel Hilsebeck will draw a Coleman Farms caution down in turn 4. Looks like perhaps a flat tire on the 22 car. Man, it was just getting good back in the pack. With 13 laps to go in the Rumble by the River presented by UNOH, the caution flag is back out. 13 lap dash for $50,000 when we come back.
I was wrong. Madden picked the top on Moran. See what happens. Who's going to get that run into turn number 1 here? And I'm telling you, they're going to be hauling the mail out of turn number 4. Ricky Thornton Jr., the defending Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series national champion, off of turn 4. 13 to go. The Nutrient Ag Solutions restart zone. Here comes Madden. Here comes Moran into turn number 1. Who's going to come out at turn number 2 as the leader? Madden's going to throw it in there.
Slider for the lead. Madden up in front of Thornton. They make contact. Thornton has to get on the binders as he almost catches the wall. New leader Chris Madden working lap 38. Devin Moran up to 2nd. And Thornton Jr. back to 3rd. And you got to think the temperature in the 20 RT's helmet probably just went to 8,000 degrees. This one's about to get wild with 12 to go tonight at Port Royal.
You see Madden, he's got a bent left rear quarter panel too. Now Thornton gone to gas. Moran in 2nd. Shepard is 4th. 5th is Davenport. This one I said Madden wasn't going to do anything.
We talked about the restarts, though, James.
We talked about the restarts, and he did it. There you go. He is out in front into turn number 1. Again, he is not running for points. He's running for money. Well, they're all running for money, but he is not running for a championship. Thornton's going to get a run out of 2 on Moran. Down the back straightaway. Looking at the crossover, thinking about it. He is going to pull the trigger to turn number 3. But out at turn number 4, we're going to have 10 laps to go. Moran trying to stay right there down the straightaway. They go side by side. Moran hangs on for a second. Great battle there. 40 in the books.
And you got to wonder, a little bit of sheet metal rub on the 44 Chris Madden. Oh, man, as Thornton over the cushion over in 1 and 2 just ran out of racing room. Good, hard, clean racing between he and Moran. And Madden, you got to wonder, can that left rear survive with that sheet metal rub? James, 9 laps to go. 9 to go here tonight at Port Royal. And this one is far from over with Chris Madden trying to get his first series win since July of 23. It'd be his 19th career win. And Devin Moran's trying to get there. And Thornton right now soon to fall into the clutches of Brandon Shepard. But caution is out as Chris Ferguson slows off of turn 4. And the Coleman Farms Racing caution flies with 9 laps to go. The laps are winding down, but the action is heating up. Tonight at Port Royal, 9 laps for $50,000, and Ricky Thornton Jr. is showing his displeasure right now with Chris Madden. This one is far from over here tonight. As Chris Madden puts his hand up in there, Ricky Thornton Jr. might have a hand in there as well. I don't know sign language, James, so I'm not going to try to decipher that one. But he is telling him who he's sending a Christmas card to first in 2025.
It wasn't the last restart of the race. This could be 9 to go. It'll be single file as we're inside of 10 laps.
Yeah.
So it'll be Madden, Moran, Thornton, Shepard, Davenport, the top 5. Then Marlar, Blair, Satterley, Alberson, and Hudson O'Neal 10th. Well, you know what's coming, right?
I think so.
You think you know what's coming. Here comes Madden. Here comes Moran. Here comes Thornton. Single file restart. 9 to go for $50,000 at Port Royal. Down the main straightaway into turn number 1. You make the call, Ben Shelton.
All right, well, Devin Moran's going to slide up the racetrack through the middle. Thornton Jr. with a head of steam off the top. He's going to try to work past your top 2. Devin's right there, too. Don't count that 99 out. Shepard back in 4th, and Madden washes up the racetrack. Moran looks to the inside. Battle for the lead off of turn number 4. Madden's got it. Moran's there, and here comes Ricky Thornton Jr. He's bringing Brandon Shepard to the party. Who's going to win here tonight?
I want to take a deep breath. It may not be the final one of the night. At turn number 2, they get the momentum. 42 in the books. Madden, Moran, Thornton, Shepard. 4 cars for $50,000. Brandon Shepard's going to fire to the bottom. Moran through the middle. Madden shuts the door down the main straightaway. They've got 7 to go in the 1.
7 laps to go. Chris Madden leads the way, and you got to think that top, there's not a lot left, but Thornton squeezing all he can out of it. My goodness, here comes a 20 RT. Slider for second off into turns 3 and 4. If he gets to second, all bets are off, and he's going to slide right up in front of Devin Moran. Ricky Thornton Jr. to second. The crowd's on their feet. James, 6 laps to go with the Rumble by the River.
In the turn number 1 now, Devin Moran's going to go to the bottom. He cannot get the momentum. Ricky Thornton Jr. gets the run down the back straightaway. 5 laps to go this time around. Is Chris Madden a sitting duck? Thornton's going to throw it in. He's done it. Oh, he cleared him. Madden with the crossover. Down the straightaway. 5 to go. Who's going to lead? It's going to be Madden by half a car length, baby.
You think Madden's going to leave a lane to the outside? He does is the answer. Thornton goes back around, and Chris Madden to second. Moran to third. The crowd's on their feet. James, I love it when the big tracks race like the little tracks, and we got it here tonight. Ricky Thornton Jr. won last night. The crowd on their feet. 4 laps to go for $50,000.
Who needs a quarter panel and a spoiler, right? A support out at turn number 2. The fastest lap that time was Thornton. Lap before that was Thornton. Right now, 5 car lengths. 3 to go. Moran is 3rd, Shepard 4th, Davenport 5th, but all eyes up front, and Ricky Thornton Jr. doing RTJ things in turn number 1 with 3 laps to go. I can't wait till the interviews on this one, brother.
Put them both on the Big River Steel podium together, and they can hug each other. Ross Robinson's going to get off the speedway. We're going to stay green. We're going to come back to 2 to go. Thornton way up top. Madden way down low. Moran in 3rd. Shepard 4th. Davenport in 5th. And it's Marlar, Blair, Satterley, Overton, O'Neal. James, a lap and a half to go here tonight at Port Royal Speedway as they rocket toward the Barrett's Performance. 1 to go.
He started 6th and got the lead. On a restart, he fell to 3rd, right?
Yep.
So then he got the lead back. It took him a couple laps. Barrett's Performance, white flag, 1 lap to go for his 12th. Lucas Oil winner of the year right now. Davenport runs in 5th. Remember, not only for $50,000, but for $7,500. Ricky Thornton Jr. out of turn 2 down the back straightaway, 1.4 seconds ahead of Chris Madden.
For the final time off into turns 3 and 4. It's been a spirited race, but tonight your Rumble by the River winner presented by UNOH as the crowd comes to their feet. It's RTJ, Ricky Thornton Jr., your winner. 2nd to Chris Madden, 3rd to Devin Moran, 4th to Brandon Shepard, 5th to Jonathan Davenport. Then it's Marlar, Blair, Satterley, Overton, and O'Neal rounds out your top 10. That one did not disappoint. As we head to the UNOH scales, $50,000 to the Arizona native, Ricky Thornton Jr. James, were you not entertained?
Brother, let's do another 50. Let's make it an even 100. That was entertaining. The fans, race fans, did you enjoy that race? Yeah, I thought so.
They abandoned their seats. How about your Hooker Trucking hard charger, Rick Eckert, from 25th to 15th? And buckle up because you want post-race interviews. We got post-race interviews. Dustin Jarrett is going to be on the scene.
He's going to put on the UNOH hat. He's going to climb out of the car. $50,000 richer. How about it? Port Royal tonight's winner is going to be Ricky Thornton Jr. Hey, thank you, guys. RT gets a high five again from Zach Friels and the crew down here. Hugs all the way around as well. Damage on the quarter panel as well. Ricky Thornton Jr., we're gonna fire right out of the gate with this one. From your vantage point, what happened out there with you and Chris Madden?
Just hoping I got back to him, honestly. I don't know. It almost sounded like he was firing a little bit before I was, so he'd get a little bit of a run down the hill. And first time, he didn't slide me. I'm like, man, you know what? Maybe he's not going to slide me. So next start, I felt like I got a pretty good start, and they slid me. And the problem was it was wreck or get wrecked there. So got him the right rear, transfer to the left rear. It's probably a good thing Devin got by me there, because I don't know if I would have checked the throttle again in turn 3. So luckily I had a yellow, let me cool off a little bit. I was starting to run pretty hard against the wall, just sideways, just trying to do what I could to get by Devin. And really at that point wasn't the right thing. The yellow came out. I knew Devin was going to run the wall for a couple laps, but he wouldn't really commit up there. He would kind of get right rear close to it, but he almost had to be right front in the fence and then just hold it on the floor and pray you turn. So I was able to get by Devin, slid him there in 3. He tried to almost drive harder down the corner, and I think that hurt him instead of him just slowing down across me like he did the time before. I got me to second, and then after that, I don't think I ever checked the throttle again in turn 1. I just wanted to make sure I got back to him, and really whenever I knew I was going to get to him, is just put myself in the right position to make sure he couldn't cross me and beat me down into 1 and slide me again. That time he didn't slide me, so I was ready for it. I kind of entered, make sure if he did, I was able to turn and execute off the bottom, and he didn't slide all the way across, so I stayed in the throttle, rode around the wall, and I figured once I got up front, I was just going to have to run as hard as I could and pray another yellow didn't come out, and worked out for us.
You unofficially, after this win, have a 10-point lead here this evening as the crowd salutes you. You unofficially have a 10-point lead. You talked about cooling down under that caution flag as well. How hard is it to think about the points knowing that maybe you were upset behind the wheel of the race car as well?
Well, I'd say probably the biggest thing of the points is if you can't win, you hope one of the guys that are in the top 6 in points don't win. That way you don't give up any extra bonus points going into playoffs. So this weekend, it was a 20-point swing for us, and I feel like JD and Devin, they've been really, really good lately. So anytime you can win one and kind of one-up them at that for when it comes to playoffs. So it worked out for us tonight. I got to thank my guys, Zach, Skyler, Seth. Wish Nick was here, but we'll see him at Lernerville. Just everyone at Kohler Motorsports is working hard. I got to thank KP and Bryce, Jordan, Evan, Jessica, Bobby, of course, for giving me this opportunity. We went back to the shop this week and found a couple little things wrong, and I feel like we got our speed back that we had earlier this year. So hopefully we're good at Lernerville, and after that we'll be good at Knoxville and everywhere else. So like I said, I got to thank Cornet Lightning. This thing was really, really good. I feel like I almost hurt myself early at night. I had too much gear and just was killing mile per hour. I feel like we don't come here and it's very fast that often, so hurt myself a little bit there just qualifying in heat race. Hooker Trucking, Coltman Farms, Knights Companies, SRI, Certified Inspections, E&E Outside Services, Ultimate Towing, Elite Ready Mix, Capital Waste, my wife, my kids. I'll get to go home and see them tomorrow.
How about it, ladies and gentlemen, $50,000 richer, Ricky Thornton Jr. James and Ben, we will draw tonight's winning 50-50 ticket. If you have it, take it to the office.
$4,460.
Oh my goodness, $4,460 some dollars. It is a purple ticket, a lavender ticket, 540492. 540492.
Speedway office.
And take it to the Speedway office once again. How about a round of applause for Ricky Thornton Jr.? Guys, we're going to get over here and grab a word with Chris Madden in just a moment.
Well, Ricky Thornton Jr. tonight, his 54th career win. James, his 3rd straight here at Port Royal Speedway, 20th win of the year. And Dustin Jarrett has made his way down to the gentleman that led for a while and ultimately finished his 2nd. Back down to you, Dustin.
Yeah, thanks a lot. I've caught up with your 2nd place driver, Chris Madden. Chris, I'll ask you the same question I asked Ricky Thornton. From your driver's seat, what happened in that battle between you and him for the lead?
as 50 grand. We had a good run right there on the restart, and we drove into one there and had him cleared in the middle of the corner, and he could have turned left or hit the brake pedal or whatever. He slid me down here in 3 and 4, and I left him. I had to get on the brake pedal, but it is what it is. We had a great race there at the end. He got the job done a good job. We had a great race car tonight, and thanks to all these fans coming out. Just like to say thanks to all of my sponsors here. Thanks to Transtail, Jesse's Well Service, Millwood Plumbing, Henderson Amusement, Vic Hill Race Engines, Hoosier Dirt Tire South, VP Fuel and Oils, all these guys here that with me, HST Suspension and Technology. Thanks to Penske Race Shocks. Thanks to Kale, Avery, Kevin there. Kevin Wilson's been helping us. We appreciate him. And like I said, Wyatt's doing a heck of a job, and all our family and friends at home. Appreciate everybody watching. And, we got a big picture to look at coming up in a few weeks, and I think we got us a good hot rod and a good chance. But congratulations to them guys on the win. Congratulations to Devin for third. And thanks for Lucas Oil for putting on these races. And thanks to Port Royal. What a great racetrack tonight. Great job by them guys. And thanks to all the fans coming out.
Second for the second week in a row. He's peaking at the right time, guys. Chris Smokey Madden is your runner-up here tonight at Port Royal. And we'll come over here and grab a word with your third place finisher as well. Sporting the black Ohio State Buckeyes racing suit. That's certainly one of my favorites. Dev for the second. Devin Moran, ladies and gentlemen. For the second year in a row, well, you were fourth here last year, but you were third back in April. So for the second, I guess, weekend in a row here at Port Royal, you finish in third. What is it about this racetrack that you just see you guys maybe need to get your hands around and maybe be a couple spots better to be up there where the 20 RT is?
Yeah, before we get into any of that, my deepest condolences for the entire Lucas family. Forrest Lucas has poured millions and millions of dollars into this sport, and none of us would be racing for what we're racing for if it wasn't for him. So prayers out to his whole family. I know he's in a better place now, but just want to thank that whole family, Morgan Lucas and all them guys. I know they're going to be troubling here for a while, so I hope they know that we really, really do appreciate them and everything they do for us. But yeah, thank you guys. Seriously, it is awesome what they do for us. But yeah, back to the race. It's just, man, I've got a good car. For some reason, I can't get that top running. I tried it, and I can't make speed up there like Ricky and well, mainly just Ricky. He was the only one that could do it. But yeah, all in all, our Double Down Motorsports car was good, and I'm really starting to figure this place out a little bit more. I was good the first couple times I came here, and then really struggled there for probably 2 or 3 years, and now I feel like we're top 5, top 3, top 2. Just haven't got that win, but we have a good package, and I'm starting to get the hang of this place.
Real quick, they want to get you up there. Did you think there at one time with like 8 or 10 to go that maybe you had a shot to win it? You actually got alongside, I think it was Madden there with about 8 to go.
Well, I really thought I had a shot to win it. Then when they were wrecking each other off of 2, I couldn't hardly see them up there, but I knew they were getting into each other, and I was just trying to put myself in good position. But yeah, on that one restart, I got right on Chris's quarter panel, and I couldn't make no speed into 3 like I could in 1 and 2. And yeah, all in all, like I said, a great night, a great points weekend for us. We got 3 more races before the playoffs, and I'm trying to get some separation from Shep, but they're doing a really good job too. But once again, I just want to thank Roger Sellers with Double Down Motorsports, Robbie, Casey, and Connor all back at home. Can't wait to see them guys at Eldora for the World. So excited to see them. Big River Steel, Lazy Days RV, C&W Trucking, Millwood Plumbing. Me and Chris are second and third again, so I know Mike and Vicky's pretty happy. But thank them. Pee Wee's Record Service, Hazen Services, Bill Stein Shocks, just so many great people. I got to thank Corey Phillips, CPA firm, Holland Haskell's, just so many people. Tommy, him and his family with Anthony's Pizza, they've been cooking for us. So can't wait to hang out with them the next couple weeks and see what we can do.
Go up there and get your picture taken in that Big River Steel podium. Devin Moran rounds out that Big River Steel podium tonight in third.